SNAP food stamps are about to change, as a number of changes just got approved from this administration, which will impact millions of SNAP benefit recipients. Starting with the first change, as 6 more states restrict purchases of processed junk food. You need to remember that this is one of many changes that just got approved, and it will impact millions of SNAP recipients. In one case, millions will see increased benefits, but a number of them will stop receiving their benefits as well. How it's going to impact you, what you need to know, and how you can prepare yourself, I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. President Donald J. Trump is changing a number of programs, and SNAP food stamp benefits are one of them. Remember, millions of low and middle income Americans receive food stamp benefits, and it's their lifeline. But a number of changes are finally approved, and these changes are good in some manner, but a number of recipients will see the wrath of these changes because it will result in no benefits at all. Yes, you heard it absolutely right, as millions will lose benefits under these new changes. Let's go towards the first change that will impact millions. Well, new SNAP rules explained, as 6 more states restrict purchases of processed junk food. New SNAP purchase restrictions in several states will go into effect in 2026, means you still have 1 year. But one change is very important that has already been applied, and if you don't take the right steps, you will not be able to see your food stamp benefits starting from this month. Well, I'm gonna tell you about it, but when it comes to the changes in food stamp benefits, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said this.
Adversaries especially, but even other foreign governments. This is a piece of that. Very soon we'll be announcing, I think, a really exciting program. USDA spends $405 million every single day. Just even taking a moment in Washington, where all sort of think about all these big numbers, we get a little bit numb to them. But when you think that USDA, not across the government, but USDA alone, spends $405 million a day on nutrition programs, food stamps, etc., that number is stunning. So what can we do, A, to reform the program, which I know we've all talked about we're doing, but B, to begin to shift some of that money into buying more locally sourced healthy food, which again supports the smaller farmers. So I'm really excited about that.
Shifting the money from SNAP food stamp programs to other things, well, this is what a number of analysts and experts are worried about. They are saying that these are just political stunt. What they are going to do, they will take that money from SNAP food stamp benefits and direct them towards other programs that will benefit the government officials and this administration itself. And one of the most important evidence is the new work requirements. Do you know, under the new rules that USDA just announced, millions will lose their SNAP benefits because according to this administration, a number of analysts and experts are saying this, that according to this administration, able-bodied person don't deserve SNAP food stamp benefits, and that's why from now on they will not receive a single penny when it comes to SNAP food stamp benefits. But there are some exemptions as well. For example, if you are an able-bodied person and you have a child that you take care of and who's under the age of 14, you are exempt from it. If you are a senior 65 and up and you're not working, you are exempt from it. And if you are a pregnant woman, you are exempt from it. But there are 2 things that we all need to remember. First, nobody knows the circumstances that these able-bodied person are living right now. Well, a number of them can't even find work in this worst time. According to a recent report, unemployment is going up, it's not going down, and a number of people rely on food stamp benefits. Yes, there are some bad actors who take advantage of this system, but remember, there are still millions who genuinely need these food stamp benefits. So let me just tell you about this very important work rule that is a laughing stock among a number of lawmakers, and we are talking about Democratic side. So what is this rule is all about? Well, this is known as 80-hour work rule. Well, now you need to work at least 80 hours a month in order to keep receiving your benefits. But there are the second drawback of this. If you're working 80 hours a month and your income is above the poverty threshold, which it will be if you work 80 hours a month, then you will not receive your food stamp benefits. So in short, a number of analysts and experts are saying that this is a trick that this administration introduced to actually take SNAP food stamp benefits away from millions of Americans. For example, in the state of Texas, the income limit is $2,748 to be exact. If you earn more than that, you are not eligible for SNAP food stamp benefits. Now imagine you're working 80 hours a month. A number of people will surpass that amount automatically, and when they do, what happens? They will not be qualified for food stamps under this new rule. And now one of the most shocking aspects of this new rule is that even if you are 64, you need to work. It doesn't matter what you receive from the government, but if you are 64, you need to work. 62, you need to work. 63, you need to work. But only if you're 65 and up, you are exempt from this rule. And that's why a number of seniors are also saying this is a trick to take food stamps away from millions of Americans, and now this administration will use this money in other places. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? Do you really think that this administration, with the approval of President Donald J. Trump, is willingly taking food stamps away from millions of struggling Americans? Or in your point of view, this is a great step? Well, banning the junk food is something that we all can understand, but a number of parents are saying don't ban candies and other things because this is the reason their kids smile and laugh because of their financial struggles. They're already struggling. So this is something that gives joy to their kids. Well, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this situation as well? Because remember, millions of Americans are looking up to this administration to increase food stamp benefits because of this inflation. We have just received that recent inflation data which tells us the exact story, because just in July, the inflation went up to 2.7%, and as compared to the last year is actually more than that. So you need to understand that things are changing very quickly when it comes to your food stamp benefits. You need to stay aware about these changes because it can take away your SNAP benefits from you just in a moment and you don't even know about it. Just imagine you're sitting at your home and you receive a notification that your food stamp benefits have been denied and you will not receive your food stamp benefits, and these benefits are your lifeline. It's a devastating situation for millions and millions of Americans. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.